Winter stage is finally over. Welcome back to Project No Hesi. But today it's absolutely gonna be feeling so fine. But we're doing for the actual first time by driven like these ones. But looks like I don't want to sound like other these guys either. We got a new car as a Jeep Wrangler SRT. We have to scroll down for just a little bit, and that is the Jeep Trackhawk SRT. If I just gotta be spawning here, this is where, and that I just drive it, it's not gonna be doing like this. It's absolutely that I bought this vehicle for free in Project Assetto, which is everything is game passes all over its place. Sports cars, exotic cars, and some kind of muscle cars and tuner cars as well. It is absolutely pretty too much. If I just gotta be driving on this vehicle, looks like I'm just gonna be opening up for some kinds of doors and stepping inside of this vehicle. But this vehicle has been parked up, but looks like we managed to use for a sequential until 2 transmissions are available for this one. So looks like we're gonna be parking inside of this one. Looks like I just feel a little bit for no stressful at all. But until we're gonna be before we're driving on this highway, let's use this vehicle at once before we're gonna be going out here. It looks like we have some vehicle lists. We have 2 cars added onto itself for this one. 4 cars have been added for this one, including the Audi S5, Mercedes E63S, and Chrysler 300C SRT. Looks like I'm currently using for the Jeep Wrangler or some kind of Jeep Grand Cherokee. It is the Jeep Trackhawk SRT. Looks like we're gonna be using for a second gear. This absolutely fine as generally that we're gonna be doing for a too much acceleration. I think using for a 5th gear was absolutely pretty extremely high for this a little bit. Now looks like we're hitting onto 6th gear. But looks like we absolutely still a little bit close. I think I need to drive safe, but this car is too powerful for this one. I think we're gonna be taking a little bit slowly, but I make sure in the chat filter won't gonna be threatened on me for this much. Looks like I might see some other kinds of American vehicles and not some other Asian region vehicles as well. Looks like we're gonna be pushing in a little bit for this the first time. It's not pretty good, I'd say, that we're gonna be taking our long way to the end of the road. That must be seeing like Mr. Grouper's car known as for a Chrysler Pacifica. And I can see another one for 2 American vehicles just like this before. That must be the Chevy Suburban over here. And the Porsche Panamera around the German like these things. Koreans, looks like absolutely gonna be taking a little bit. But unfortunately that I say Koreans, just gonna be look onto this video that I can see the airplane over a field or across the highway that we're gonna be crossing for today. Looks like we're gonna be taking a little bit for over 50 miles an hour. Looks like the speed limit of these vehicles does not look pretty nice at all. Now overall that we're gonna be speeding through a little bit until make sure the staff is gonna be taking a little bit much safer at less. That must be a BH's buses around the highway. Where are these semi-trucks? They're not allowed in the highway. But unfortunately, we're going to be doing something a little bit. It takes for a little bit of long time seeing some of the European buses, like I say. It is going to be taking for a very long trial as well. So, nearby inside of the Sweden, it looks like we came up into the European highway. It is a great idea to take on a little bit for a less top speed against a little bit once. We have to exit for this one until it won't be absolutely gonna be enough. Until it's gonna be later on, it's absolutely gonna be taking a few more steps that we're gonna be park on this vehicle and enjoy some picnic. Let's spawn the Chrysler 300C SRT. Since I just spawned up, that this Jeep Trackhawk SRT just got the spawn out here. As we can look into this one, we got look onto this here. I remember that this is how it's gonna be working around this BROFIST about this one. Looks like I'm just gonna be turning in. Let's gonna be seeing around inside for indoors. Looks like we came about inside about this one. So looks like 2 transmissions are available, But look inside of to this vehicle. Interior sounds not pretty good as well. And it sounds pretty quite not beautiful, as this hands as for failedly, but looks like something a little bit terrible. So we need some adding more features about this one. But I make sure I must hurry that we're gonna be doing a little bit for this one. And I make sure this is gonna be great weight. And this is where the carrot cookie just lived it for not very long time. I'm just gonna be doing for a less speed, about for 50 miles an hour. So it's gonna be something a little bit lag over here. So we're gonna be hitting around for a 6th gear until it's gonna be taking a little bit for over 55 miles an hour, until it's just gonna be taking advantage. I wasn't able to touch some vehicles as well. It may be more far of these vehicles. It's taking for quite more, and lots of things is gonna be doing for safety pass. Almost gonna be nailed it around here. And another passing the Chevy Tahoe or some kind of Suburban, and passing the Tucson as well. It's a Hyundai Santa Fe. We're gonna be doing for a little bit, passing for just a little bit, passing the Mr. Grouper's car known as the Pacifica for just a little bit, for Chrysler Pacifica. Looks like this is where that she might almost gonna be for her place into her location. We're gonna be finding out for just a little bit, for very far, and we're gonna be taking for a little bit, a few steps around here. And it's absolutely, I feel a little bit good about this project No Hesi with this, about for most of the cars. And there must be this place where she lives, and there's only one place that you remember in this last video about this one, driving in the late winter. And it's absolutely over as well. Looks like we're gonna be taking back inside to her garage, as we're gonna be taking for end of its step for this one. And looks like it absolutely feels a little bit pretty good, but I really don't want so much darkness about these other kinds of vehicles itself. Looks like we're gonna be taking onto this one parking advantage to do this. Now I just never seen about this one, and I just gonna be turning up the engine for this one. So I like to say, but this game is absolutely pretty good without track races. This is absolutely extremely violate other people's to get around for the speed limit against 30 kilometers an hour as well. So if you enjoyed for about this one of a kind of a video for over 11 minutes as well, we have some different kinds of 11s for lots of vehicles as well. And most like recent, all of the cars, 3 Game Pass cars, as the 2 Nissan GTR, and the Polaris Slingshot, and the ZR1 2009 for Corvette. And all of these cars, we have Porsche 992 Caraboyet, and Alfa Romeo Giulia, BMW M5 CS, Supra Mark IV, the Mazda RX-7, Spirit R, the Audi R8, Lancer Evolution 9, BMW X6M, Dodge Charger Hellcat SRT, the R6, M8 Competition, and the Infiniti G37, an R34 GTR, and the Camaro Z01. And we have 4 new cars as well. But you remember that I gotta be doing for something like a little bit. So if you like for today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and click that bell we have for today. As we look on to another new cars, we have found it for a lots and lots of new cars we have come. And the highway expansion won't be absolutely gonna be completed, but I hope it will be there very soon. Thanks for watching, and which will be Triple Concept signing off, over and out.